Hello again, this is Cal Knight. As you can see, I'm playing Subnautica, Sub-Zero again. And, well, it turns out I was COVID positive. And therefore I've had a lot of time on my hands the last few days. So, what I've been doing, this is, I've been building this base mostly today. As you can see, I've done some exploring. All these yellow ones are little bases and pile posts and stuff that I've put around their place. As you can see here, this is the sea truck. After I've gotten a few modules for it, I'm not gonna tell you where all the modules are. I can tell you where some of them are, or at least where you can look for them. Let me get out of there. Yeah, so we got the fabricator, storage. This is a sleep chamber, a sleep module, and aquarium, and the dock. This allows you to carry around your prawn wherever you go. And you got your storage. This is a small one. This is cold stick gloves. A few various containers of different sizes. You can rename them as you see fit. Over here, got a fold down bed. And you also have a jukebox over here. Now you can only have one jukebox playing at a time. Set the volume on it. It's if you turn this one on, the one that's playing in your base or on any of your other bases will turn off. Or at least that's the way it seems to be. So if you turn this one off, or if you turn the one on your base on, that'll turn off. Now, one thing that you should see immediately, a big difference between this version and the old one, or the other one, the first version. Here's my core command. It's my centralized base. Like I was saying,
welcome aboard, Captain.
And I don't know if you can hear the music playing. So I've got headphones on the music. I've tried tweaking it so that it's just so I'm hearing it in my headphones a little bit louder than what I have it settings for. I tweaked the settings on my settings. I tweaked the volume, and so it's playing in my headset a little bit loud. So if I get a little bit distracted, I understand that's part of it. But yeah. So, anyways, one big difference between the first Subnautica and this one is that you can build a command center or control center, and you can change the colors of your base. I could have gone with the yellow, but being that I've got yellow vehicles, I pretty much just went with the blue instead. So you can play around with your well, you got the time. You play around with the power settings and any of the different modules. Like you can turn off the lights in a section. You go down there and the lights in that section are turned off. see what else. Let me turn it back on. Another thing that's new to this game is that you can have a dome with light with a glass. It takes was it the glaze enamel glass. You put speakers everywhere to listen to music. Just notice the sound kind of goes down a little bit. So anywhere you have a speaker, it'll play music across about 2 rooms worth. It's like if you put one here, it would quiet out by the time you get down to this side of the room. This is a large room, of course. You can find it in one of the land bases. Let me see if I've got some pictures. Notifications. Windows galore. Let me see it. Well, that's the glacial basin. Where is it? Somewhere there is there's an Altera. There we go. Yeah, so let's see. This is the Outpost 0. Is that the Outpost 0? Yeah, it's Outpost 0. What's the other one? Let's see, Omega Labs, that one. Koppa Mining, which is like that one. I think that's Phi Robotics. But maybe that could be Phi Robotics. That might be Apple Zero. Whatever. Anyways, it's a Phi Robotics center that if you scan the buildings and stuff, you'll get the large room, I think. And that's Delta. They give you that'll be some other buildings there that you can scan. They'll give you some of your basic buildings. I'm not sure. I don't think I've been to Omega yet. I just have to find that one. So there might still be other buildings that you can get there, but I haven't been out there, so I can't say for certain. So let's see here. So the shallows are kind of in this area, along with the that twisty thingy. Use these to make these water capsules, water purification tablets. You add that to salt, and you can make those tablets, and you add tablets to snowballs, and it comes out as one of these big water things. This you can get the water purifier from Phi. I think it's Phi Robotics. I'm pretty sure it's there. I think there's a big room there that has sort of a food serving area, and you got that water purifier thing there. This it was one of the land bases. Is where I got that. Alien containment. You get that in wreckage, on the wreckages. Cats. That's supposed to be like a potato or something. Or sister's cat or something. And the twisty things. So, let's see here. What to say. Let's get out of this base. So the pros and cons of this sea truck. It moves similarly to the Cyclops in the first game. But the funny thing is, let's go on. Each of these different sections is detachable. You can detach it where they got these handlebars. Let's say you want to recharge your batteries and stuff. You drive it up to your moon pool. Now you can drive right up into the moon pool, or try and get up into the moon pool with it, and it'll automatically detach when you get within the moon pool, not close enough to the moon pool to to get sucked up into it. It'll automatically detach your modules here. But you can also attach and detach this way, which is probably the easiest way to mess with it. And you can do that anywhere along the way. I did that to make sure I can, or when I wanted to put these other modules in. The first modules I built were this one with the aquarium and the docking module. Of course, the less modules you have, the more maneuverable it is. But one thing that's a plus to this one, as opposed to the Cyclops, is that you can pretty much go almost straight up and straight down with this one. And if you get out when you're at an angle, you'll automatically jump out. If you get in while it's at an angle like that, it'll automatically put you in the driver's seat. If you level that out, then you can actually use the back. The monsters, if they attack you, you'll take damage in your cab area, like normal. But they'll pretty much ignore these the modules themselves. However, you can do damage to the modules if you crash into them with their sea truck cab, or if you jump on them with your prawn suit. So I need to eat again. Bad things about the sea truck as opposed to the Cyclops. In the Cyclops, you would be able to build things into the back. You know, if you wanted some food growing in the back of your truck or in the back of your submarine, you can build like in any of the open areas. You could build a interior grow bed or whatever, or one of those pots, and you can grow stuff in there, food-wise. You can't do that in this. But, excuse me, as you can see, it's also a lot narrower than the Cyclops, and therefore it's a lot easier to get places. If you can get the cab in the area, in the cave, whatever, then you can possibly get the rest of it in there. But like I say, this is also detachable. So you can detach whatever you need or want, and it makes it a lot more versatile. Say you don't want to have a sleeper with you. You can take the sleeper off. You can take the aquarium off, or whatever. Or you take the docking unit off here, put it somewhere up here. That'll give you that much more space to work with. Like I said, I need to get something to eat, so let's go eat. Also, if you're going to be parking your sea truck anywhere, make sure you turn the lights off. It will drain the battery over time if you leave them turned on.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's good. The pepper tree is my favorite food. It gives both equal portions food and water, and gives some body heat, of course. But you can get that up on land. I'm not sure exactly where it's at. It's maybe one of these areas in here somewhere, but they're all over the place. And all you need to do is bring back one, and you can plant it and spread them around to other bases and stuff. Yeah. There's also, let's see here. There's also, some places there's these shrub nuts. I'm pretty sure that this is doesn't rot. Unfortunately, it takes up a lot of space, but they don't rot either. So those are another good thing to be carrying around. If you they don't give as much water, but they do give a decent amount of food, and a little bit of health. She's enjoying her food way too much. Somewhere there's a place where you can get melons, the watermelons, whatever it is. So that's what I'm going to put in here when I find them. There's the Chinese potatoes that you can get from one of the on-land places. Unfortunate with that is that they're they give you food but no water or something like that. I do have lantern fruit. Those again give you, good body heat and food, but they don't give you water, unfortunately. If you need emergency power, you can throw these into your bioreactor. Of course, I have the nuclear reactor, along with the 4 reactor rods. That gives you like 2,500 power. Yeah, so you don't have to worry too much about having power issues with your base if you have that going. This is my reception area. It's supposed to be, something to be like, greet guests and stuff as they come in here. Yeah, probably. Yeah, see all these are different things that you can come across in this game. There we go.
Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to Core Command.
Mm-hmm. And I also found these bulkheads. Found those at I think that was in the robotics, 5 robotics or whatever it is. Yeah. It might potentially be found elsewhere, but let's just see to show you how this works. Turn it down a little bit. I don't know if you guys hear it better or worse. On my end, it sounds like it doesn't need to do anything. The volume control doesn't work. Oh well. Yeah, so it's useful to make sure you build a lot of bases and mark them on the map, or not mark them on the map, but leave markers so that you can see where roughly you're at and stuff. It helps you to get a feel for your surroundings. That's a base where an alien conduit or something has fallen. It looks like a giant chain that's fallen across the landscape. So we call it Chain Gang Base. Some of these are kind of old locators before one of the recent updates. So they might. I'm not sure how exactly if those are sulfur caves. That's a cave system up near Delta, where there's some sulfur crystals. Emergency supply cache. Deep cave. Deep cave was actually an area with it's like a sea monkey nest or whatever. Excuse me. Sea monkey nest. Now, in the last video, I hadn't met the alien Al Lan yet. Sea monkeys are actually rather helpful once you make contact with Al Lan. They will actually start giving you things. When we start running across them, we'll see if we can find us. See if we can find the sea monkey. We've got some open space in my inventory. I think they're most active during the daytime, like most creatures on here. So if you want to go fishing go at night, you might be able to find fish that are kind of just kind of floating around as opposed to actually swimming. I see they actually. Oh, wow! See, instead of stealing your stuff, to actually bring you stuff. And it's rather interesting because sometimes they'll even bring you like nickel ore, which is kind of surprising. Probably a good chunk of the nickel supply I have came from sea monkeys.
Do not move. Arrows.
And of course, be aware of your surroundings. Don't tail swing your sea monkey friends. For those of you who don't know, tail swing is like if you're driving a big vehicle like a truck or a bus or whatever, and you make a turn, then your rear end will swing around behind you. You're in the sea truck when you start getting all these modules behind you. They're going to give you a little bit of a tail swing. Also, you notice that you can look at the top, and you can see the health of your modules. Excuse me. Like I say, mostly the time you get any damage to those is usually as if you back into something, or otherwise most of the damage will occur to your cab. These things are probably my very favorite food. These glowing things. Yeah, I think I've already got that one. Yeah, but my very favorite food. Keep those eye on those guys, because well, that's just a penguin. But it's the other ones with the snouts that freeze you. That's what I was trying to not do. They're trying to get away from me, you stinker. Eh. Yeah. Yeah, see, those are good for both food and water, but to give you more water. So, yes, that's one of my one of my favorite things, food-wise. Weird. This would just be some sort of container. Yeah, looks like I've already got stuff.
No.
Yeah, so see, like if you're at an angle when you come to a stop, you'll boot directly out into the ocean. You hear the music while you're Those are got Little Wreck, Wreck 3, and Wreckage Base. These are locations that are near the wreckage parts of as well as sea monkeys there. Yeah, so you could use some work on the volume control, but otherwise,
Got any gifts?
oh, we got somebody. He's bringing some titanium. Oh. Yeah, you just have to make sure you leave some space in your. Yeah, see, nickel. I don't know how much stuff requires nickel, but hey, you know what? I am gonna take it. I shouldn't need to put that in the advanced section. Okay, so I found this at one of the bases. So what is it? I don't know if it's a cotton enema. I'm not sure where you find those. I haven't run across them yet. But then I need to, there's a couple of biome areas I need to check out. There's the lily pad area. And I've been in the lily pad area, I just haven't done an extensive exploration of it. Now there's something else that you can make when you first get an ion cube. You can start building. Let's see, where is it? These quantum lockers. Those are useful for like extending your carrying capacity. They come in a little like bag of holding. And my darn core command reset its color again. Yes, that's core command there. Jellyfish base. That's a little base I built over by the jellyfish are. Bump. The sulfur deposits, that's near Delta. Delta base, there's an island there. mining base. That's where Koppa Mine is. Let's go over that way because there's some things I can cover. Probably would be a good idea. Turn my lights on now. I'm gonna go over to the mine base because there's some stuff I can talk about there. And get shallower over here. Stick my tail end out of the water. Where is it? Couple events. Base 1. Base 3. Range base. Okay, I'm still. There it is. Yeah, so they did a little damage to my ship. Now there's a little visual quirk where they some of your stuff will light up on the outside of your base. Let's go park above it. Let's see here. Let me repair this while they're. Yeah, you have to make sure you keep an eye on your vehicles. Sometimes they'll take damage, particularly those pod things, those lizard-looking things. They have a tendency to like to attack your prawn when it's just sitting around doing nothing, harming no one. Alright, so this is Koppa base. I'm not going to show you everything. I'm just going to show you what the top area looks like. You can get in there through those open doors. Or there's also some, there's a vent up on this top area over here. Let's see, where is it? I think it's up there. And through there. So you go through either one of those areas, and you're in the main vent area. Now there are these air bud things, and they rejuvenate after about 30 seconds or so. It takes about 20 seconds or so to get down to the bottom. About 30 seconds or so to get to the next air bubble. That was quick. Well, anyways, about 15 seconds. Or maybe just get out of the area. Well, anyways, so you go down there. There's another air flower down at the bottom, a little bit off to the left, and you can go all the way down to the bottom and off of these air sacs, so long as you have the rebreather. If you have the rebreather, it's no problem. Once you get, this is 150 meters, so you're going to be having some breathing troubles if you don't have the rebreather yet. Let's see, you got so it's quantum. These quantum lockers act as little lockers that you can carry around stuff.
Welcome
But
aboard, Captain.
a quantum locker, if you say I have a quantum locker here and I've got another one somewhere, where is it? I think I've put it. Where was it? There was a. Where did I put it at? I think it was like right near one of the deep caves. Near it or down in it, and I put one down there so I can like throw stuff into it, and it's accessible from any of the other quantum lockers you have around. So yeah, so say I build another quantum locker. I can throw stuff into this one, leave it down someplace where we do mining and stuff, and replace down another quantum locker someplace else, and I can access everything that's in that quantum locker. It's like a shared pocket of space between all of them. I can do that. So I'm not going to go all the way down there. That's for you guys to explore and stuff. But there are some prawn suit wrecks down there. I'm not sure if it'll be enough to give you a full suit, but it might be. There's like 3 or 4 of them down there. And of course, this is a cave system, so you don't have access to outside light, so you have to end up having to put a solar panel out here, link them up, and give it power. So like, these things are good. Like, it's like, because the first time I came down here, I didn't have the prawn suit. So you put one of these out here, then you can get a full mouth of air without having to go all the way out. If you park the sea truck, it won't come through here. You might be able to squeeze your engines up near the top up there, but you're most likely this is going to cause damage to your sea truck. So you have to park your sea truck outside. So if you're a little low on air and you're trying to come up and get to the top of this area, because it's like I say, it's about 30 seconds from the last or between these air pockets, these air flowers. If you dilly-dally anywhere along the way, if you scan stuff, get attacked by crabs or something, then there's a good chance you might not actually make it up here, at least in time. So having something like this around is useful in that regard. I did build another little base down in there somewhere. I don't think I marked it because I already know where this Koppa base is, because it's or the Koppa Mine is, because it's near my mine base. So I didn't have to mark it down there because I'd only use it for while I'm mining or whatever. There is gold down there. There's a lot of titanium. One of these things has titanium on it, and you have to kind of perch yourself on the side of it while you're trying to do the drilling. You have to be careful. There are like lobster type creatures down there. If you get too close to them, they will smack you. Like punching lobsters from Earth, you know, except in large size. I don't remember what that was, but is that like headlamp or something? I'm not sure, but grab it when you get down here. Like I say, it's been a few days since I've explored this region the first time, so. I don't know if there's... Well, there are nodes or something in there, so I'm not sure if there's a way of getting through here. Kind of surprised that they haven't. Cause yeah, there's something in there. But there's other doors down the bottom there too, so. See, there's something in there. So as you can see, I haven't figured out a way to get those doors open yet, but yeah. Well, that's a Kappa base or Kappa. These little glowing thingies, they're pretty good for powering bioreactors. Grab a few of those, throw them in the these little red floating things. They're modest amount of nutrition you can get from them. These 3 fin things, I think they're pretty nutritious. I think they're pretty, might be similar in nutrition of the eyes. I prefer the eyes because they're plentiful. Oh, get out there. Ah. There we go. Actually, I think, if I recall correctly, I think you can get the thermal plants from down in there. There's some thermal plant. Thermal reactor plant pieces in there that you can scan. I put one in here. You get it really close to the lava, and they get near like 80 degrees Celsius in there. Let me see, it's 79 degrees. Probably might be able to get it a little bit closer. And don't try coming down here until you get the so I got the reinforced dive suit, which means you can get close to hot areas without getting burned. And there's several of those things down here. So if you want to have a thermal power for a base, it's a good place for it. And that's just how you land your prawn onto the one thing, another difference that I've seen about these. I don't know if I've noticed it with Subnautica, the first one, but this one seems like everything's a little more metallic. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe the first one was like that too, but well, there is or it isn't. There seems to be a lot more metallic surfaces in these ones, in this one. But this is my mine base. I could probably show you inside. It's not too. Excuse me.
Captain.
It's not a whole lot in this one. I do have a water purifier in here. This is a small base. I really just made it for air and recharging of vehicles. Now, if you want to grow these things, I think you can put 4 in these planters. For harvesting these, you can harvest 3 of them to get to use as on your water tablets. Then you just cut down the 4th one, and I'll give you 4 seeds to replant them. Yeah, see, I throw fish in these to power them. I know, not very humane, but hey, you know what? They're plentiful. And if you really want to be more humane, you can just grow a tree or something, or either nuts or peppers or whatever, and you just throw those in there too. Anything in here that needs to be taken? Nothing very special. I can take a couple. Nothing with me. Yes, most of that ruby I got from the Koppa Mine. Magnetite you can actually find in fissures and up on land. I think they're in this area. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure I found some fissures back in here. There's a bridge here that I still need to go. I've got I've made some hydraulic fluid I need to take back there. Let's go. Let's want to do that. Excuse me. See, it's up north. It's like northwest, I think. Now, if you want to build a base out here somewhere, you probably could. Excuse me. Excuse me. You probably could. These spires put off about 40 Cs of heat. See if you get close to them. That is enough to produce power, but probably not very efficiently. It'd probably be in the yellow range. But yeah, you probably get some power out of them. Let's check the surface, because looks like it's snowing or hailing or sleeting or something. Excuse me. Yeah, so I took some damage to my tail end. Probably tail swung one of those spires. You see, at night, the fish start going to sleep or something. They just kind of float along. So if you need some food, that's time to grab it. Divide music, survive. Let's also repair this real quick. Yes, like I say, tail swing has a tendency to get you, especially these cramped locations. I don't think I'll be able to get my... Let's take a look. I'm trying to remember how to get back in there. One thing I don't like about Subnautica is you don't have a mini-map. But I wouldn't give her a mini-map. Otherwise, it's a pretty darn good game. Let's see, where's my... we're heading south again. Dang it. Yes, I named my sea truck Squiddy. And Creeping Claw. Okay, so you gotta move slow. You got a wide load back there. Looks like there's it's gonna be fun getting back out of here, but it's I think we're somewhere. It must be somewhere in this area. Crash site.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Ow. So we're gonna have to wait storm out here. Ah, shoot, I need food. Urgh. It's a day. Bring a water bottle at least. See, to use your water purification tab, all you do is click on it when you have some snow in your inventory. It switches over to a bottle. Yeah, see, this is a crash site. At least that's what I called it. That'll come in handy. Now, somewhere there's supposed to be an alien satellite crash. I have to find that one too. I might be near where the elusive bridge is. Oh, we got some more water and food supplies right here. I need to be getting some heat. I do have a set of fur gloves that I got from an earlier excursion. Oh, at least I don't. Yeah. That is probably this area. I'm gonna go back. Empty out my. The problem is this is a shallow area, so I might be able to get my prawn suit. Yeah, stay away from that. Now you could pull this. And that separates your ships, your ship from the rest of it. And so doing so, you detach. Gives you a lot more maneuverability and stuff. And also, without the extra draw on your power, because the more you have attached to it, the more power gets sucked away from all the lights and stuff, inside lights. Base one, little rack. Maybe to the south. Where is that? Probably build like a moon pool up here somewhere, just for the heck of it. Throw some have enough for. I got plenty of titanium. I guess let's see, 2 lubricant. Yeah, I think I've got enough.
Real?
You can see that. There we go. You see it.
Hello.
Let's see where. I shall need one of those. Let's get rid of this fish. I'm not one for eating sushi. Up.
Well, I guess I just proved myself wrong. Just eating
Some sushi. Not quite what I intended to do, but hey, you know, so what happens, what happens. Let's see what else. Yeah, see that there's some cold suit gloves. I had like one fur ball I could make into something. So it's either the facial thing or the gloves. So maybe the gloves. I really don't need to be carrying this around. Yeah, see, there's the quantum locker. Anyways, so we need lubricant. Eventually I'll need to get a depth thing for... I still haven't figured out how to get the... You guys can leave in the comments how to... There's spiral plant clippings that's off of some plant somewhere. Still need to figure out where to find that. Spiral plant clippings. I got plenty of everything else, but I don't have that. I need to find that darn frickin' plant, whatever it is. Alright, so where are we at? So we got lubricant. I need titanium ingots. Get a couple of those. Let's see what else. Moon pull, roly poly moon pull. And too late. There we got it. All right. I just need to find a good place to put it. You've got to something to label it with too. Yeah. Of course, then again, also need power. I got quartz, copper ore. Only a few titanium minutes silver, so yeah, I might have to be able to build a... There's also plenty of like nodes around here too to... This is a good open area. So put one in here. Just throw because it's nighttime, so it's probably not gonna be
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
I've got shallow water, so real shallow water. It's got zero sun because it's nighttime. See if we can build a second. I need another another quartz. Let's see, another quartz, another 2 titanium, or at least 1 titanium. I've got 1 still. Oh, there's one right there. So that was a good idea to have about 2 or 3. Let's see, I've got copper. There you go, copper top. Might be able to get my submarine over here. They call it a truck, but it looks more like a train to me. There's the... I will survive! Well... Well,
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Seek shelter. I think I need, let's see, for, there we go. Power! Ultimate cosmic power!
Power restored.
Yeah,
All
we do.
primary systems online.
I mean, like, almost to the surface, so we should be pretty darn close to 100% sun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. 67, 64, 65. Excuse me. Pardon me. Yes, I had dinner not too long ago, so it's talking back. My compliments to the chef. which was like a can of beef stew. Squiddy! Come here, Squiddy! Let me mark it so I can come back to it. No, like that's not our command core. This is shallows. Moon pool. Now we just need it. Okay, my bases are still yellow. We're having an issue with them. It's not turning. Or they turn back to orange. Beacon, shallows, moon pool, yellow. Alright. So I'm not sure which sides let's go grab our submarine and we'll change that crash site to blue. It's on surface. It's on the surface. I've been there. I've been there, I've done it. I didn't get the t-shirt. Also, just a interesting note. You know, it's all how it's all colored that way. It does that when you connect it for the first time to your submarine. It'll sync up the colors. So if you're trying to get over the terrain, you hit the space bar, and that'll hit the space bar, and it'll move you upwards. It's like a emergency blow type situation. Okay. It's easy repair. And charging. Let's go with so I need 2 titanium, 2 copper, 2 quartz. We have a copper wire. I need water. Nothing like good old desalinized water. Yeah, so one of the problems so far with the truck is the power usage. You know, in the A Cyclops you can park next to. Eventually, you can get to a point where you could park next to high temperature zones, and it would recharge the batteries. So yeah. It's definitely some pros and cons to the whole thing. While they're doing that, let's see if we can find some more materials. Where are the shells right here? Monsters. Monsters, Gary. Monsters from the id. There's a sea monkey nest. Titanium. Titanium. I need some quartz. 2 titanium, 2 quartz, 2. Doesn't have to go quartz. And if you're going to go on the land, make sure you take with you a lot of quartz. You can find a lot of titanium along the way, but inland there's, if you look, let me get in the air pocket so I don't drown myself. But alright. So a lot of these areas back in here, you get a lot of titanium. I think it's like, let's see, bridge. There's an open area out here. Wait a second here. But back in here, this area, you need, if you're gonna build anything back there, make sure you bring quartz, because there's a few here and there, but it's pretty sparse. So if you're gonna have like an inland base somewhere back here, which for my little inland bases, I make one of these. That's 2 titanium. 1 solar panel. That's 221. 2 quartz. 2 titanium. 1 copper. You also, if you need to be able to get inside, you need a hatch. So that's another quartz there with 2 titanium. So something like 3 quartz, 2, 4, 6 titanium as a minimum. So yeah, 3 quartz, 6 titanium. I think it's like probably about 8-ish, because if you're going to build a growth thing, actually not a growth thing, but actually a fabricator is another thing you need. So that takes 2 of each. Yeah. You probably get away with not having a fabricator, but still, it is a useful thing to have. Another useful thing to have would be copper wire. And I need 1 more titanium. Yeah, as you notice, these videos are completely off the cuff. I have to play and talk at the same time. It's like walking and chewing bubblegum at the same time. Two really tough things to do. That's just a reflection. There's another titanium. Yeah, so 5 titanium and probably about 8-ish, no, 5 quartz, about 8 or so titanium. That's what I'm going to do. And there we go. We've got a charger. Do I have any extra batteries? I do not. So, you hit R, unload the battery. No power. Of course not. Why should I? Yeah, just throw that in there. This should be fully charged now. Oh, all right. Well, let's see here. Where I'd like to finish this video with getting back to that bridge. Doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to get there from. Cause like I say, I think we are. Let's see. I think we're in this area currently. Somewhere in this area. That's a relatively small area to explore, I think. I don't remember if it was a Delta camp or if it was a Zero camp that had the biological research. I'm not sure if I've been there. I've probably been there, probably just haven't. The robotics lab is the one with Samantha's stuff. Boom, 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 boom. It's like 1% every few seconds. Rain. Well, I'm not going to be spending all day here. You guys have things to do. So let's put the battery back in. At least it's got a few points more than it had. The important thing is my sea truck is charged. No! Ah, you stinker. Excuse me. Yeah, it's kind of hard to hit the mute button and I'm coughing. When whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Let's try and get in front of it a little bit. Chink. Now we are locked in place. Okay, I haven't done that before. So let's get underneath the surface. Is that better? Okay. Some of the quirky things. There is one interesting thing. If you get close to your submarine, it's like near the surface, you can get up on top of it and to get inside. Just a note. Let's see. Due north. Crash site. What's that crash site? Because there's just a little bit of a loop right there. So I think it's probably... Heck, maybe by just that little loop right there. So if that's due north, we're probably right in this area. And I'm getting cold. So the question is which way we're going to go. Let's see, if we're right there, then we need to try to get down here. So it's going to have to go southwest-ish. Northwest, west. Let's go ahead and head out. Southwest is going to be almost a straight line if we if we can stick with it. Yeah, Fire Robotics landing pad. That's where that Fox base. Of course, I end up coming in at some. Like I said, quartz. Very important where we're going. Now, on the outside areas near the water's edge, there's plenty of quartz there, but they say inland start suffering from a quartz shortage, so there's a chain gang base. I can go ahead while we're there. See, there's a conduit that kind of reminds me of a chain, so I called it chain gang base. I was going to put a moon pool over here, but never got around to it. Beware, I'm going to cough. Excuse me. And now this will take you up to the place we're trying to get to. Excuse me. My throat's getting dry. Excuse me. I've been talking a long time. Alright. You know what I think? Let me check. Excuse me. Yes, I am not a professional. I'm not a professional YouTuber, but I'm just, there we go. There we go. See one of those too. Alright. Here we go, back up. Well, I want to at least, finish off with, us repairing that bridge, if at all possible. Okay, if we can do that, at least. Yeah, see, there it is. Shouldn't be anything big in the way, so... Not a very good ping sound. Where that thing goes down, the conduit goes down, it's about where. So if I'm looking correctly at this, it should be like right around here is what we're looking at straight in front of us. And then the bridge is a little bit beyond that. We've got jellyfish right next to us. Yeah, like I say, I am not a professional. I do this on the side. Excuse me. My excuses, I just had COVID-19 and... Excuse me. My throat's still a little scratchy. Yeah, so... let's switch over to the... I should just grab some of a few things I'll probably be needing. Let's grab... snow is going to be plentiful out there. Not that. Let's grab that. We're going to need these. Soft gloves. Let's try and get it. Fire robotics, that's southwest. Excuse me. Here. If you've been putting up with me to this long, I thank you for it. You got a lot of patience. Let's lower this down a little bit. Weird. Alright. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, see there, you can see the bridge back there. The south side of the bridge is the one you need to fix. So they've already got everything up here. Yeah, see, like I say, there's a lot of quartz out here. Once you get inland, it starts getting a little sparse. And you build these little things here every now and then, and
Welcome aboard, Captain.
they're good for keeping warm and stuff. I've got only one copper. Let's start. What the heck? Need one more copper. Do want to go back in the water and more quartz. And you can use these for staying warm. Again, lots of quartz out in the open area. Or it's out just this area out here, but yeah, it's just ice. Let's go get some copper real quick. My apologies, I'm supposed to be a professional. No, not professional. It's just playing this. Find a copper node somewhere. Looks like I sure it's sparse. Looks like there might be something here. Is that? Yeah, just ice plant tricks. Damn. And that is really bare of materials. Time I find something, I'm gonna have to be back up at the surface. Yay, copper! That's what we're looking for. You ready to see below? Bloop, 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 bloop. Dun, 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 dun. I don't have any extra. I do have snowball. Turn that in the water. In fact, let's turn that in the water. Alright. Yeah, we got a fabricator. We'll have to wait on that one. Do we have enough for... You know what, let's go with some windows in here. Being that we're on the surface, we don't have to worry about water pressure or anything like that, so... Show you see what the weather's like outside when the bad weather comes in. All right, let's get going. I've put it off long enough. When you get this done. Copper. Life has this thing of throwing erroneous. Is that an actual word? Erroneous. It's just so erroneous. There's more water. That opened up earlier and didn't take. I could try to drink one of these. Ta-da! Flares are good for
I'm sensing interesting patterns to the northeast. It would be worth investigating. But be careful.
Of what?
I recall ravenous creatures tunneling beneath the ice.
This will be my first time coming up against snow worms. That'll probably come in handy. Do you have a... Let's get inside. I'm gonna be needing... Like I said, I've never come up against a snow worm before, so I don't necessarily know what to expect with them. Probably be a wise thing to stay away from open areas. There's something going on over here. Yeah, shoot, I got my scanner ready. Come back, little fella. I just want to scan you. I need to find some heat. Give us some heat, man. Give some heat. Nutrition block. Alright.
Hypothermia imminent.
Yeah, and that is why I try and build. Ah, no, I'm stuck. Oh no. Here, come here. I stuck. Why the heck did I pick up that? Ah, shoot. Get back inside, go, give it a cave. Bum, 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 bum. You died and lost some belongings from Mother Dingle. And that is why you build these little container areas. I need to build one further up. Come on. Excuse me. Well, this one goes further inland this way. I know, because I built that thing there.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Well, the good thing is you're above water, so you don't have to worry about oxygen. But it's good to have these little pods here and there to help with the cold. As you just saw with me dying. Is this the way to the bridge? I don't think so. This is not looking good. It's not looking right. This way, maybe. Titanium! Do I have enough titanium for a... no, I don't. Damn. Of course, again, I might pick up some when I get to the place where I died. Let's see. Ah, dang. And I missed the darn thing again. I'm gonna find the place where I died. At least get in a cave system. Yeah, I dropped that darn. Titanium. And I want darn ice. Quartz, copper. And water. I'm gonna need some place where we can get air, light.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Come on! Yeah. Let's get back to that cave.
Hypothermia imminent.
Get to the cave! Get to the cave! There we go. Yeah, we need titanium. More titanium. More titanium and snow. I don't need that. More titanium. Ideally, I probably would have left my these gloves back in my vehicle. But, you know, hey, such is life. Yeah.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Offline. But now let's see if we've got enough for a. Yeah, we should have enough. At least for that.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
I could use fabricator. Just need 2 copper ore, 2 quartz. Titanium. I think I dropped one back in the cave. Oh, there's that too. So of course it is conceivable that the area got killed off by the ice worms. Maybe they seem to.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Yay! Alright, let's put in some windows so we can see what's going on outside. At least one. Na, 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 na. Excuse me. So we've got windows. Alright, so if you put up with me this long, excuse me, you have got a lot of patience. But thanks. Probably gonna need to do some looking around in this area some more. It might be a cave. Yep. Ow. And of course there's some titanium or something in there. Well, thank you for watching. This is Cal Knight, and thank you for watching again. And you know, if you found this video interesting, watch me wander about aimlessly and what have you. Thank you for your patience for my coughing. And look out for other videos. If you want to see more, if you have any specific ideas of what you want to see, by all means, leave comments. If you like the video, please leave likes. Let me know what type of videos you like to see. Thanks again for watching. This is Cal Knight, signing out.